Ladies and gentlemen, I am now in a fantastic mood. How are you? And I gotta be honest, I'm praying hard for a snow day in Texas. But also, super red alert, bro. All right, this is the thing that I've been talking about, that somewhere starting the 6th through the 15th of January 2020, we would see a major storm. Partially, I said that because the greatest weatherman on the planet, the king of weather, Twitter, the lord of the snow weenies, and someone I like to consider my friend and unofficial partner in non-crime of weather, CrankywxGuy, has been warning us for a month that somewhere around the 6th to the 13th, we could have a major storm in the United States. And also, the eclipse season that kicked off on the 26th of December with a total solar eclipse will then bookend end with get ready for a Wolf Moon Eclipse to kick off the year of the rat. Everybody loves rats. As Earth gets closest to the sun, we're in perihelion right now. Go ahead and celebrate. Plus, you've got all the gas giants, which are the big planets on the same side of the sun, and Saturn and Pluto are hooking up for a party on the 14th and the 15th, which is going to make everything really spooky and strange. So we're on full high red alert for pretty much everything, but we're definitely on red alert for the next 2 weeks. Please follow CrankywxGuy on Twitter and check out his blog, which I will leave a link for you in the information box. Hey, guess what? Not only have we had 0 sunspotless days, a sign the sun is waking up and headed towards solar maximum, but we just had a solar storm. If you look at solar images closely, you may find something unexpected. There was a large-scale coronal wave, not associated with a flare and not likely a CME, from a region that was not registered as an active region. A second eruption to the northwest may or may not be related. The wonderful Tamitha Scove saying, actually, I was hoping you'd post on this. Looking at stereo, an Earth-directed solar storm was launched, so it's Earth-directed. And it'll be heading to us about the same time as our storm. Well, on the 9th, but it'll charge up the energy. The data is still beacon data, so it's ratty. Hey, in the year of the rat, all this synchronicity. That's so great. Who is Billie Eilish talking about when she's singing Ocean Eyes? But you can see it. I'll be talking about this in my upcoming Space Weather Woman forecast. I'm shooting now. Include your post. Also, check out Tamitha Scove on YouTube. She's a super solar scientist. No BS. Cranky's tracking the snow that may or may not be moving out tomorrow night. We're looking at the precip so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. We got a low kicking out of Texas and the Gulf that'll be pushing up through the Northeast, including states like Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. And then the pack northwest is going to continue to get snow, ice, sleet. And we got more coming. Over across the pond, where they eat the fish and the chips, UK Weather Updates is keeping an eye out on a sneaky little area of low pressure that will track across southern regions on Thursday. Could bring a spell of strong gales to some southern counties. Models don't agree on this feature, so better to wait for any consistency, easy for me to say, not in the modeling. So you better look out. Here comes some blowy stuff. Boo, the Florida Wave Master, telling us to look at this stuff. It's the 18Z GFS. It's 10 days from tomorrow. Could be a very active, busy first 2 weeks of 2020, considering what is developing now in real time. Too bad there's no type of ace of base for ET cyclones. ET, phone home. And home is where the heart is. Or home is where the woman or man is. What? Nah, I screwed it all up. Yeah, we're watching this system. This system looks exciting and interesting. I'm telling you, January is going to be a great, wild month. It's like we're in the newest testament. And I am renewed with hope, faith, and joy. THORnews is saved again because Asteroid Fight Club is utterly incredible. Special super shout out to Yvonne, George B., and Lynn. You guys are amazing, amazing. We are all in this together, and it is about to get wild and crazy. And we are getting that solar storm at perihelion. The sun, Alan Dyer letting us know the sun with Earth at Earth's closest perihelion of the 21st century, which is just kind of sort of started maybe? I don't even know. No, I don't want to get in that debate. To me, the new decade started at Y2K. So we're on a new decade here and now. One very faint spot is on the disk at lower left, and it's a member of the next solar cycle 25. So the sun is starting to wake up. And I want to thank y'all again from my heart, my spirit, my mind. I've been battling since Christmas like nuts, and we made it. I made it. I'm gonna do my best, y'all, guys. We got a deep look at earthquakes. We had a 6.0 in Mexico earlier, and then a 6 in Colombia a few days ago. We had an Alaskan volcano eruption. So not only is Saturn going to conjunct Pluto, but then Jupiter will conjunct Pluto 3 times, and then Saturn and Jupiter will conjunct this year. So it's going to be wild. The world probably won't look the same in 2021. And rarely is the question asked, isn't it weird that we're fighting a proxy war with Iran in Iraq? And how come if you have a school shooting where 50 kids get shot, the truth community is like, totally false flag. But if you have an embassy get attacked in Iraq, they're like, that shit really happened. We believe it 100%. Oh, wait, what's it talking about? Here's the latest precipitation forecast for the next 7 days. Wet weather is forecast to continue across the Pacific Northwest. Further east, widespread heavy rain is increasingly likely for the lower Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley beginning on Thursday. And that is just going to be a huge problem, dude. And water is wetter and heavier than air, so, earthquakes are going to be an issue everywhere. But, I'm not saying, I don't know. Okay, erase the last 10 seconds of what I said. Check out the aurora as it dances green. And I still hold out hope one day for romance and a chance to go see auroras live and in person, because hope lives, baby. Michael Snyder keeps waiting for the shift east or weakening of the high, and it just won't happen. Check out the 12Z versus 18Z runs and increase in the Yukon high. I'm almost afraid to play out a fantasy scenario because it would be both rated R and might jinx everything. Well, would it involve Sarah K. Silverman, Nick Loves, and Billie Eilish? If so, I'm not interested in other people's whatever. God, man, I just turned into a whoops. Volcanoes. So it was like there was nothing, and then that nothing exploded into everything, which became our solar system and universe and all the galaxies combined. Isn't that fascinating? It's very interesting. It's quite a theory. I think you can combine both God and the Big Bang. It's possible. And speaking of rare things, the SPC and NWS putting out a severe weather warning, meaning possible tornadoes and straight line winds a week ahead of time. Day 6, day 7 is rare and almost unheard of. So the next, we're leading up to it, but I'm telling you, the storms that kick off near the full moon and the tides will be high. And this will be the end of the closing eclipse season with the Saturn Pluto conjunction. This year's only going to get weirder and wilder. So buckle up. And this red encompasses 14 or 15 states and 20 if you count these. So you're getting large swaths, many states getting over 5 inches of rain in a short amount of time, which will be from the 11th on. So this is a red alert situation, man. And I'm saying thank you again because you guys are utterly amazing. Thank you. I do my best to put out a lot of good work, and that hope it returns back to me. It's like a wild reality TV show cliffhanger roller coaster that is my life as your planetary defense commander. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to Cranky Weather Guy, who, like me, puts out as much good information as he can in blog form to everybody for free as much as possible. He's been amazing. And, all the times I have made mistakes. And when I am making a mistake, usually during that time, I'm like, double check with him. I don't want to be wrong. And so I'm always good in that regard to where, and I don't know. It's like when people are like, I only want to talk to people who agree with everything I believe in. That is not me. And me and CrankywxGuy disagree on a lot of things, but we still both get the job done. And I'm going to end this video with the satellite shot of, no, I'm not. I'm going to give the ladies what they want, which is the models. Dang, I wanted to end on this Alaska volcano eruption you can see from the satellite. But yeah, I'd said 75% chance of a large earthquake and volcano eruption on the west coast of the United States, including Canada and Alaska in 2019. And we had a 7.1 in California in July near the eclipses. And so it was 95% in 2020. So it is 95% chance that we will see major volcano and earthquake action in North America and Central America, probably due to all gas giants on the same side. All right, now let's get to making the ladies happy. Because happy internet wife? Okay, that would be dumb anyways. What are you wearing? Nah, single ladies, single, okay, whatever. Now I'm just being goofy. Okay, nobody wants a goofy Planetary Defense Commander. Make sure I got a date in here. And hopefully, after 24 months of battling with my hackers and haters, they can say, you know what? All right, we haven't accomplished what we're trying to accomplish. We'll take a break, and we'll give Thor like a week or 2 or 3 to make really cool, amazing edited videos. I miss making those. Yeah, so we're looking at, it's going to be weird and stormy. And technically, even after the eclipse, we should be watching for major earthquake action around the globe. I definitely believe full moons make things wilder, and then eclipses make things wilder as well. Ketu Eraku, as Esther Lotto would say. All right, so let us step through this just to get a better idea. Remember, the models are going to be, the farther off they are in time, the farther off they're going to be in accuracy. And so this would start, the storm would start up with a pretty heavy snow for the North or Great Lakes areas and the Canada. And then you get the Gulf moisture combining with the Pacific Northwest moisture. And then it's where your party begins. Sleet, snow, and then, but right there is where you get the heavy rain and pure nastiness. And that's where you get super heavy rain. I mean, that is going to cause major problems for a lot of people. And so that's about 18 hours of just pure rain madness combined with some snow and some sleet. And I think freezing rain may follow, freezing air may follow behind it, exacerbating possible problems. And then it moves out. So that would be the 9th to the 12th. And then we get our next big bad duty. Although it doesn't look as bad here, models could ring that one up. But then you get your weird thing 4 days later in the same areas. And that probably won't verify, although I'm praying I get a chance to go snow day sledding. But I probably wouldn't take the day off. I want to run around in the snow. Whatever's happening there is weird. We'll have to keep watching it. But I imagine there'll be some pretty cold air around. And look at that. And then you get another bing bang ding dong wing whap up by the Nova Scotia and the Northeast, with some major storms moving in on the Pac Northwest again. 2020 is going to be a wild ride, y'all. It's going to be a wild ride. All right, here I'll close out this video with Ian Livingston of Team Jet Weirding talking about mittens. I call this work the pulsating mitten of warm doom. And this would run up to the 17th and 18th. But you get your hot side hot and your super cold side cold. And in the middle, they fight. And that's where you get your major storms. And you can see there's a big battle going on. So I wanted to show this as an analogy. It's like, let's say the warm people are the carbon tax, man-made, caused climate change. And then the cold up here is like the grand solar minimum atheist scientist people. Well, I guess they're both atheists. Not if there's anything wrong with y'all. But so I'm in the middle, man. I'm the storm in the middle. Because I'm like, maybe it's a little bit of both, and we all need to work together regardless and stop demonizing people. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys for, it really has been a wild battle, wild ride. getting stuck between two groups that have more money than they know what to do with, trying to stick up for all humans, the planet, and the animals. And Australia is totally, absolutely on fire. It's so sad. I'll cover it in a different video, but there's a lot of wackiness happening. Please pray. Please be a good person. Please treat other people well. Please give up all your old crappy grudges. Let's take a step forward into the future, y'all. United we stand, divided we fall, drowned, and then roll into the volcano. And then aliens will probably scrape up our dust and then put us back together and then stick their alien wieners in our ears, and we don't want that. All right, God bless everyone. Stay cool. I love you guys. Y'all are great. Peace out. Stay cool.